Hey guys, this is Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. We are here today with another car chat. I am not exactly sure what I want to call this one, but the goal is just to kind of talk about like home fragrance in general and like candles versus more like I guess like wax that you could find at a store, like at a big corporation, so like Walmart wax or like Scentsy, etc., and then comparing that to vendor wax. And I will tell you what even like I guess kind of gave me the idea to kind of chit chat about this. So if you are interested, then please stay tuned. Okay, so I was watching a video probably about a week ago, and this particular person mainly does like candles, like that is normally what she prefers to use. She also does use Scentsy wax just to kind of like complement the scents, and then she's kind of been like dabbling in vendor wax. And so she mentioned in her video that she does not prefer vendor wax because she normally only gets like a day of scent out of it, and then she has to change out her wax. And these are her words, not mine, but she said, I'm really lazy and I don't like, you know, I don't want to do that. And with Scentsy, she gets like days upon days of fragrance out of her wax, so that's why she prefers it. Makes sense to me, totally get it. And so then I saw someone comment, and again, I am not sharing this person's name because this is not to bash them in any way, shape, or form. I think everyone's experience is their experience, but it just kind of got me to thinking. And so basically what she said was that she used vendor wax for years. She spent a lot of money on it, and she regrets it because she only gets like 1 to 3 hours out of her open concept, and then she can't smell it anymore. So she was saying for her, it was not like, it was not, you know, the thing that she would continue to do. And I don't know, it sounds like maybe there was some other stuff as far as her feelings about vendor wax, whatever. So it got me to thinking like about my experience with like all three, like, so like candles, and then like once I kind of ventured into wax melts, you know, like my experiences with like, I call it Walmart wax, but like Sensationals and Better Home & Gardens, Scentsy, which to me are more, the word is escaping me right now, but basically wax that comes from like larger companies versus vendor wax, which is normally like on the small business side. A lot of times these are like 1 to 2 person operations. And so just thinking about that, with candles, like I started with like Bath and Body Works candles, and then I kind of ventured into Homeworks candles. I've never really tried Kringle, although I've been interested, but you know, I'm kind of off of candles for now. Like I will warm one, and it's mainly because like by the time the candle fragrance is gone, I'm over the scent most of the time. That's just me. And just you know, sorry, I feel like I'm about to sneeze. My allergies have been kicking my butt lately. Anyway, so just thinking about that, and the one thing that I do notice with like whether it's candles or like larger corporations as far as wax goes, the scents definitely, you know, are like more seasonal. So like if you are really wanting like a lot of bakery, like if you are a bakery, like I'm a bakery girl through and through. I enjoy other scents. I enjoy fruity and florals. I enjoy fresh scents, but my heart is always with bakery. I do find with like wax, whether it be like candles or like, you know, Walmart wax or Scentsy, obviously during the warmer months, you are hard pressed to find as much good bakery. You just are. Whereas in the vendor wax community, I kind of feel like there's a great variety like year round. That's just me. But so it got me thinking about her especially saying, well, first off, the person whose video it was, she was saying that she didn't like changing her wax every day. And I could see for somebody, like if you're getting like 3 to 5 days out of Scentsy, then I could probably see why you may not be as inclined to vendor wax. That's not my experience. Also, I get bored easily with fragrance, and when I say get bored easily, I don't really want to smell the same fragrance for 3 to 5 days out of the week. To me, with wax, variety is the spice of life. Today I might want my house to smell like a baked cake. Tomorrow I might want it to smell like a fizzy, delicious, effervescent, like strawberry soda. The next day I might want it to smell fresh and with florals. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. So that's not really my preference, nor has it been my experience. I will also say my experience both with candles and probably, yeah, with the larger corporations, like the wax that comes in the form of candles and Scentsy and da-da-da. And if I sound like I'm all over the place, it's because I didn't write anything down. This is just all off the top of my head and kind of what I've been thinking. My experience with candles, for sure, especially like Bath and Body Works, the quality started going down for me. So like, I think right now their candles not on sale are like $30, and if you catch them on sale, you can probably catch them at like $12.95, and with the coupon get them for like $9 something. This is just me. But I used to be able to get candles and get like great throw, like in my open concept, with like 1 or 2 candles. And like lately, my experience had been with a lot of them, and that not just Bath and Body Works. Let me say that. That is not just a Bath and Body Works issue. I experienced that with Homeworks as well. But just candles in general lately, like I was not getting the type of performance that I used to be able to get. So sorry, I was looking down because I think my husband texted me. Okay, I was not getting the same type of performance, like to the point where I could warm a candle and my nose is over it and I can't smell it. Like, that's just not acceptable to me, and it wasn't my preference. Also, what I find for me is that because I have, you know, an open concept area, it is much easier to be able to put warmers in multiple places to get the full fragrance throw that I want, and to me less expensive than if I have 1 candle, right, and I want that scent for the day, I'm probably gonna need like 4 candles, to me, at least 2 to 3 in my open concept, to get the same type of throw that I prefer. And let me be clear, for me, the throw that I prefer, I want to know that the scent is there. I want it to knock me on my head and say, hey girl, we are here for the day. That's my preferred performance. And if not a heavy hitter, then I like a nice medium throw. I was not getting that with candles. Another thing for me, I have a young child. She is to the point now where she understands, okay, this is a warmer and this is hot. But even to this day, she's running around, she's doing stuff. Heck, I'm a klutz. I knocked over one of my warmers and had a whole wax in it and didn't even know. But what I love about that is that it was just wax that spilled. Was it a pain to clean up? Yes. A candle is a whole different issue. Like, if my kid knocks it over, or me, 'cause like I said, I'm clumsy, that could be a fire issue, which is why I don't burn candles anymore. And yes, I know you can warm them, but it makes it a little bit harder, and it's less cute to have like candle warmers all over the place. Again, this is just me and my preferences. And so I think the biggest thing, and I guess what I'm really trying to talk about, is the reasons why I truly enjoy vendor wax, even though I know, you know, some people may have issues with the performance, blah blah blah. First off, to the people who said this, specifically this poor woman, I know she said she bought it for years. I really want to know if she found the right vendors for her. Every vendor is not going to perform for every person. Like, if you all saw my top 5 vendors list of the vendors that I love, other people might try those same vendors and say it doesn't perform well for them in their home. But the vendors that I love and the scents that I adore, I get scent all day, and probably could get it for a couple of days, but at the end of the day, I am done with that scent and I am ready to move on. But I get great performance from the particular scents and vendors that I enjoy. What I also love about vendor wax is the personal relationship and shopping experience that you get with them. Like, never have I ever been able to call up Bath and Body Works, Homeworks, Better Homes and Gardens, Sensationals, or Scentsy and say, hey girl, so this particular scent that you have, I adore it, and I would love if you would bring it back like the next time you're going to be releasing a set of scents. I have never been able to do that with not one of those larger corporations. With vendor wax, oftentimes these vendors have groups, and you build, dare I say it, like relationships and even friendships with, you know, these wonderful, the owners of these wonderful, you know, vendor wax companies. Like, they're great. Like, you talk to them, you interact with them, you get excited about the pre-orders, you get to have input on scents that you're excited about. And also, the ones I follow, they take criticism really well. Like, if something didn't perform, or it's just not working, or you would prefer this, or maybe it's just like a scent that you like. Say, for example, Noel's Farm Scents, his pumpkin pie pound cake is extremely popular. It is considered a fall scent, but I feel like if 75% of his group was like, hey, could you please bring back pumpkin pie pound cake in this July pre-order? Let's just say he was having a July pre-order. Travis would do it because his customers asked, and if he has access to the oils and the materials, he's gonna do it. It doesn't matter that it is July. Same thing with Beth from Lavender and Speckles, or Erica from Second and Spruce, or the Pharmacist Art. Like, most of the vendors that I know and shop with, if they can do it and they have it and their customers want it and they're getting enough people asking, they make it happen. That is not an experience that I've ever had with any of these larger corporations. Let me tell you something else that I love that I get with vendor wax that I don't get with the larger corporations. If it is a scent that you enjoy and adore, they bring it back at some point. Now, Bath and Body Works and Scentsy for sure. I don't really necessarily know. Sensational definitely seems to kind of bring back in Better Homes and Gardens the same kind of scents. But those two, and maybe Homeworks as well. But I know Bath and Body Works does this because they do this beyond candles. And I know Scentsy does it because I've heard about y'all raving about some scents that they haven't brought back in like years, which it doesn't make sense to me for either one. But Bath and Body Works, it could be body care, it could be a candle. People could absolutely love it. And they will be like, yeah, we're not bringing that back for at least 5 years, maybe not ever. For example, beach nights. Beach nights, I believe, originated with Bath and Body Works. People loved that scent. We're crazy about it, especially in the body care. They brought it back for one semi-annual sale. It has not been seen or heard from since. Yes, somehow Cucumber Melon makes an appearance every year. Anyway, the point is, people love it. They won't bring it back. Vendors are making a killing off of beach nights because they offer whatever blend you want. It could be beach nights, wild cotton, grass, and dirt. And if the people love it, they will make it and bring it back again and again and again and again. Even if it may not come back, say, for 6 months to a year. Like, I know, for example, Teddy Bees, it's a little bit harder to, like, you have to request the scents, and it's a lot of people. So, you know, sometimes your scents make it, sometimes they don't. But normally, things eventually come back. That has not always been the experience of those that shop at Bath and Body Works. And I also know, like, Scentsy, for example, Maraschino Sugar Cookie, I know is one that people talk about, Graham Cracker Crunch, Almond Croissant. Like, there are several scents that people love, and if you don't have a club, you can't get it no matter how much you beg, it seems like. Now, maybe it'll come back some year to bring back my bar, but again, if you don't club it, you can't get it. And so that is another thing that probably one of the biggest things for me that makes me veer more towards vendor wax. It is the personal relationships that I have with the vendors. It is the fact that I can make requests, I can rave about scents, I can talk about things that I love, and also in my videos I talk about things that I didn't like or that weren't for me. And you know, they respect my opinion. They believe in bringing back scents, and not just but that their customers ask for it and love. And then it's just that personal, like, shopping experience. Like I said, like, I know the owners of Lavender and Speckles. Like, I don't know, like, I've seen her in person on the street, but Beth and I, great. I don't know who runs Bath and Body Works. I couldn't point them out to you in a lineup if they put them and for the people on the page. They could put them on the page alone and I wouldn't know it was them. If they put Beth Whistling on the page, I'll know. If they put Travis Knowles on the page, I will know. So They put Ainsley and Kim from The Pharmacist Dart, I will know. And so Erica from Second Truth, I know them. Like, we get to talk in the Facebook groups and make requests. And I think the biggest thing that I love is that because they're smaller businesses, I feel like the love and the care and just the genuine love of their craft and wanting to please their customers, it really shines through. And I don't always think that you get that same experience when you shop with larger businesses, because, you know, it's more of a machine and it's more on a larger scale. And I do just kind of feel like sometimes the voices and the wants of the people kind of get lost in that, and that's unfortunate. But I tell you what, I'm having a fabulous time with vendor wax and the vendor wax world, and I'm just thankful to have found it and discovered it. And not only that, but it's just brought so many amazing people into my life from the YouTube side of things as well. So that was just kind of like my random, I was all over the place. I hope you all got what I was saying. Again, like I said, everybody's experience is their experience. I get what this young lady was saying who mentioned it. I also get what the woman in the video was saying. Still watch, still enjoy. I am one of those people, even if it's not something like, for example, candles, I don't buy them as much anymore, but this person, I enjoy her videos and she mainly talks about candles and I still watch it. Same thing with like self-care videos, empties. I enjoy those types of videos, so I still watch even if it's not something that I buy as much of. So yeah, I think that's all that I have to say. So I would love to know down below, because I know a lot of us in the wax community, I know a lot of y'all in the wax community, like y'all do all three. Y'all do candles, y'all do Scentsy, y'all do vendor wax, y'all do it all. Like, as long as your home is smelling good, you don't care which one it is. And I am here for that as well. So I would love to know down below, what are your thoughts? What are your experiences with all three? And is there like, and I guess in what ways, like, has vendor wax, like, I don't want to say perform, but in what ways has vendor wax, I guess, impacted like your home fragrance experience versus like larger corporations? Another thing that I do just want to say, I know sometimes people say, oh, well, vendor wax is expensive. Look, I am a small business is a small business, and a lot of times you may pay more for something coming from a small business than from a larger corporation. But I enjoy supporting small businesses. I enjoy purchasing from small businesses because of that more personal experience that I get. So that part does not bother me. But I still buy Walmart wax. I still buy Scentsy. I might eventually buy the occasional candle. So anyway, I would love to chat with you all down below in the comments about what you think about this car chat. And if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate a thumbs up. And if you like videos like this and you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love if you would decide to subscribe. So with that being said, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.